Yeah, mate. Yeah, Lynn's exhausted. Yeah, very tired. And before her right eye had like a blue spot on her eye. Now the pupil is blue, so she's got one brown eye and one blue eye. Yeah. But, oh, she hasn't got a choice about it. When they did the eye operation, and the white over her eye is all red from the cancer. It's okay. Yeah. So yeah, we go back in 7 days, and he's got to have inspect the eye. So yeah, it's okay. Not much we can do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got there 7 a.m. and yeah, we got late today, so it's okay. Oh no, no, no. We w- we had a car take us, and the driver waited patiently in the car all day for us to return. We thought it, we thought it was only going to be 3 or 4 hours, and then it was all day. So it's okay. So tired. Yeah, yeah. After class, I'll go and see. Mhm. Hello, handsome. How are you today?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm good. How about you?
Extremely tired. I spent all day in hospital. I hospital with my wife Lynn. She had a major eye operation. Uh, 2 days. So yeah, yeah, we can only hope that her vision will improve, because she only had about 10% vision in that eye before. So yeah,
Yeah. Wow. So
yeah.
today is
Eye surgeries. Yeah, if it had just been a cataract operation, if they just removed the cataract, it would be okay. But they had to do major surgery inside the eye. Uh, yeah,
yeah,
just take time. Yeah,
yeah. You look too tired today.
yeah, yeah.
So
Then
yeah, I happy when you spend time for me and for everyone here. Yeah.
yeah. And then how was your day, mate? You be busy today?
Yeah. Today is right now I am in at the company right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Long day for you too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You, you have many clients today, many customers today.
Today, thế gì?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a normal day. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Crazy.
yeah, yeah. It's not too much. Yeah, but I have another a new job. So today, and I want to finish it about 3 days to finish the new job. So today
Okay.
today I'm still at the company to let me to finish it. Yeah.
So what time did you start work today? What time did you start work today?
Today I'm start no, 9 a.m.
Okay.
8 a.m. 8 a.m. Yeah.
8 a.m. So 12-hour day.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy busy.
Yeah. Sometimes we have in the week I have a few days I can be uh work too late because I don't know how to I don't know how to say because sometimes I have a new job so I want to finish it
Oh, that's good, mate. That's
is
good. So what time do you think you will go home tonight?
tonight I sleep at my company.
You
Yeah.
sleep in your company. You're as
Yeah.
bad as my father. My dad worked for a newspaper in Australia, and
Yeah.
it was an Italian newspaper, and quite often, my father would not return home. He would sleep on the floor of the factory. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's my father was very dedicated to his work. It was quite strange when he started working for an Italian company because Dad did not understand Italian, so he had to go and do all Italian courses to speak Italian, and yeah, he was quite good. Yeah, Dad was quite good. Dad was dedicated to his job. The Dad was production manager of the company of the printing company, and because my father was a printer, that's why I got into the printing industry. Yeah,
Yeah.
always busy, always.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
have much time for myself. Yeah. It this week I'm work too late. Yeah.
So yeah. So do you often do that? Do you
Sometimes I think when
do
I have
you?
yeah
Yeah.
when I have a new project kiểu dự án mới ấy
Yeah.
thầy nhiều yeah
Yeah.
yeah new project so I need to spend time to do it and I want to finish it right time so yeah
Yeah.
I still at the company to finish them yeah
So, uh, have you eaten food tonight? Did you eat
to
food, or you haven't had time to eat
um
food? Did you keep working, or?
yeah I eat some bread
Oh, okay.
yeah
Okay. Uh, You have banh mi.
banh mi yeah
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
yeah
Uh, I quite often have banh mi at night if I have one class at the English Centre, and then after I finish at the English Centre, uh, I grab a banh mi on the way home before I talk to Robert's classes. Yeah, yeah, it
yeah
is good. Yeah, I enjoy what I do. It's like you must enjoy what you do. Enjoy what you do to keep you keep your clients, to keep your customers happy. So you work many hours on a new project. Yeah, it is good. Yeah,
yeah
yeah.
yeah
You think, oh mate, I think you have COVID. You better check.
yeah yeah it Yeah, it's about 1 week. I be like that 1 week.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
you take care of your health, mate. You
yeah,
know, it's okay to have a good job and many clients, but you've got to look after your health as well. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. I've been lucky. In Australia, there was many people with COVID, so I was lucky when I went home to Sydney. Yeah, when I went into large shopping centres or that, I would wear a mask, but
yeah,
normally I don't because I'm driving the car and yeah, yeah,
yeah. There are a lot of people can be COVID-19. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. We're lucky in I'm in Hoying province, and there's only been 2 cases in the last 4 weeks of COVID here in my province. But the Vietnamese government's
yeah,
been marvelous. You know, I think everybody in Vietnam's either had 2 or 3 vaccine injections. I think Robert only had 2. Bad man, bad man. I had 4.
yeah,
I had 4 just to be safe because when you're face to face with students in the class, uh, when I have a class in the English centre, uh, half of the students wear masks and half of them don't. And it's quite funny that people wear masks and they have the mask um, under their nose. So, but the cover goes in through your nose, but it is
yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Dan. Yeah, thank you so
Hope
much.
you can hope you can get some sleep tonight after you finish work, mate.
Yeah,
Take care.
yeah. Thank you.
Hello, Mr. What? Hello, Mr. Dan.
Hello, mate. How are you today?
Oh, today I'm good.
What did you
What about
do
you?
today? Today was study day. University
Yeah.
today.
Yes, today I go to university.
Okay. How many hours were you at university? How many?
Uh, about six, six, 6 hours.
Oh, that's okay. So, so when you go to university, do you have a break in the middle of the day? Like, are you there for 3 hours and then you stop and have food and then go back, or what do you do?
Yes. I go to um canteen.
A canteen. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, great, mate. Yeah, when even years and years and years ago, when I was in in infant school, we had like a little canteen which we called the tuck shop. Yeah, you just yeah, but the food was completely different then. It was just simple food and some candy and that kind of thing. Now students can eat good food at the canteen. Yeah, it's good. Does it cost you much money for the food at the canteen?
Oh, it's quite cheap.
Yeah, yeah. That
I usually go there to drink and eat something snack.
yeah, yeah. That's good, mate. As long long as you have something to eat in a 6 hour day. So after you finish university, what did you do? What did you do?
Oh, come back home. I eat and I run. I
Okay.
study English.
Do you live with your parents?
Sorry. No, in Ho Chi Minh City, I live with my uncle and aunt.
Oh, okay. They're good people?
My parents is in hometown.
Okay. They must be good people if they put up with you. No, that's good. How old are they, mate? How old is your uncle and aunt? How old are they?
They are about 40, 40 years old.
Oh, okay. Uh, that, that's good. Do you often go back to your hometown?
Yes, I come back hometown um twice uh twice every 1 month.
Oh, okay. That's good. Where is your hometown? Is it far from Ho Chi Minh?
Yes, it's near from Ho Chi Minh City.
Oh, okay, mate. Yeah. Yeah, Ho Chi Minh's a massive city. Yeah. Yeah. Robin and I were talking about that the other day. Ho Chi Minh is virtually the biggest city in Vietnam. Yeah. I like it, but I like to visit there. I like to visit Ho Chi Minh's because in Ho Chi Minh you have a large variety of food, a lot of different kind of food. In my hometown, it's a very limited selection of food. Yeah, uh, I think every third day I have beef fur and yeah, just have opera or something simple. Yeah, after the gym, yeah, something simple, and then Lynn prepares lunch. Uh, but for the next 3 weeks, she's not allowed to cook because of her eye. So that is okay. We have a woman. We have a woman that works for us. Um, uh, she she helps clean the house and make coffee and do takeaways and that kind of thing. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
because
I remember.
where I stay in District 1 when I'm in Ho Chi Minh, and there's a place that makes banh mi, the best banh mi in the world. Like it is massive. Uh,
Yes,
but yeah, and I think I think it cost me 45,000 for this
mm,
big banh mi, but it's it is a complete meal. You know, and it's good. All the food all the food in Vietnam is good. Yeah, yeah, I love the
I re-
food here. Yeah,
I really love bánh mì. So I just eat bánh mì in this morning.
yeah, it's okay. Uh, I've got to watch the amount of banh mi I ate because of of the bread makes me fatter and fatter and bigger and bigger and bigger. I've got a big baby here, mate, big baby on my tummy, but it is okay. Uh, I'm I'm 88 kilos, 88 kilos. So but I'm a big man and got big bones and everything like that. But the food is so different in Vietnam in comparison with Australia. Western food. Yeah, yeah. In Western food, I normally would eat cereal in the morning and have a sandwich for lunch when I'm with my sister. But the bread in Australia is amazing. You know, it's 9-grain bread and it's got all, yeah, very healthy for you. Yeah, yeah.
I remember that you say you are living in Vietnam, right? So
Yeah,
what food
I've
you love
been.
most in Vietnam?
What do I love? I love the scenery in Vietnam. Like I'm lucky because I've I've travelled everywhere from Khmer in the south, um, which is virtually down uh, and all the way up to Sapa, and I've been to the Chinese border. Yeah, but a lot of young people want to go overseas, but a lot of young people never really travel around Vietnam and see how beautiful it is. I think that Vietnamese has got a special kind of culture. Um, Vietnamese have a great respect for their elders. Um, in my hometown here, a lot of families, the the grandmother and the parents and the children are in the one house. You know, 3 generations living together. It's a lot different from Australia. Uh, when uh, when people get 70 years old or that, uh, they go into retirement villages, therefore, and other people take care of them. Yeah, it's completely different world. But I think I think I really love the respect of the people. I'm very fortunate because I'm a foreigner, and um, it's kind of funny that some children really want to, you know, really love me, and some children start screaming and think, "Well, who's this big man? What's he doing here?" But it's most amazing country. Where I live here, we grow many different kinds of fruit, tropical fruit, and everything like that. You live in the south. You know the variety of fruit. We, you know, mangosteen and pineapples, bananas, yeah, everything, corn. Corn now, a lot of rice farms have turned over to growing corn because there's a lot more profit and there's nowhere near as much work. Like when I went into Can Third today, everybody's working in the rice fields at the moment. It is that time. Um, it is not harvest time. In the south, we have three or four crops of rice per year. Um, I know my friends live in Sapa and they can only have one crop per year because the water is too cold and they can only grow a certain kind of rice. But no, I think I think Vietnamese um, are friendly people. They've had to they've had to struggle for many years after the Vietnam War, or some call it the American War. Um, as I've travelled all around Vietnam, I've seen the terrible results of the war. You know, what do you call Chu Chai tunnels, Robert? Is that what you call it? The tunnels in South Vietnam. What's it called? Chu Chai tunnels or Coochie tunnels? Yeah. I've been there. I've been there a few times. I went there the first trip when I came to Vietnam the first time. Um, I I went there with my son, and yeah, it's incredible where the Vietnamese people were so smart in that area. All of the tunnels were not round or that shape. They made it in a triangle. The tunnels were in a triangle, so when the American tanks went over the top, they would not collapse into the tunnels. The Vietnamese very smart, and the top area of the tunnels, that's where the military was. The second level of the tunnels, that is where the hospitals was to treat the injured, and the lowest level um, was where all the generals and all the planning was done. Yeah, it's very interesting to go and see, and all around that area, they show you all of the traps and that the North Vietnamese set, and they had bamboo with sharp points, and they covered it up with leaves on the top, so the American soldiers would fall into the bamboo and die and everything like that. Yeah.
Thank
Okay,
you,
mate.
Mr. Dan. To Mr. Robert.
Yeah.
Till next time.
Okay, mate.
Hello, teacher. Hello, Mr. Dan.
Hello, beautiful. How are you today?
Yes, today I am very well. I know today you are very tired. I wish your wife's eyes would be better.
Yeah, but I hope so. It's apparently the doctor said at some time she'd had something go deep into her eye and damaged the back of her eye. So the surgery was on that today. How did you go? Have you found a new job yet? Did you find work?
Yes, today I went to work. I came back in Bình Dương City last Sunday.
Okay. So
Yes.
so last week you said your company might close. So you are okay?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Which hospital do you go to?
The,
Yes.
they're in Kansas City, and that is a specialist eye hospital, and the eye hospital um, is Saigon and Singapore.
Oh,
Own the hospital and that, and the specialists are very good. It's extremely modern. Um, it's not like a normal hospital. It's yeah, very modern. Normally, a lot of the hospitals in Vietnam are very old. I know in Vietnam where I live, all of the floor, the tiles are all cracked and broken on the floor, and the beds, a lot of the beds are just like board, and it's difficult. And the family takes little fans in to keep their loved ones cool. The rooms don't have air conditioning and everything like that. But I live in the countryside. You know, it's what they have is what they have. The roads in my area, a lot of the roads have big potholes and everything. And when I ride my motorbike, I've got to dodge around the potholes to go along the road. But
How far from your house to the hospital? How far?
it's about 55 kilometers. 55 kilometers. We went there by car today. Uh, I rarely go into Kansas City because there's so much motorbike traffic and car traffic, and it's busy and crazy, and you've got to watch for people coming from the left and the right and everything like that. But the doctor is an extremely good specialist, and I have to go. I have to go in about 4 months to have a cataract removed from my right eye because I've got like a cloud is on a half of their eye. So sometimes it is difficult for me to read, but I'm more worried about my wife's eyes at the moment, you know, because she's only young in compared with me. Lynn is 54 and I am 73. So, you know, there's a large difference there. We've been together. I met Lynn 9 years ago in Hanoi. Lynn was working in Hanoi and I was living in Hanoi, and I met Lynn up there. And then after we were together for 3 years in Hanoi. When we got married, we moved down to her hometown, and I thought, oh my God, after being in Hanoi, being so busy and everything like that, when I came down to Vitan, so quiet. Oh my God. I thought, what have I done? Should I divorce this woman and go back up to Hanoi? No, but I'm very lucky. As soon as I came down, there was no foreigners here. There's no foreigners here at the moment. So there is about 8 or 10,000 people in our area, and I teach in English centres, 2 different English centres, and I help Robert, and I have students coming to my home, and I teach. I work as a volunteer all the time. I work for free.
Yes.
That's many people want me to help my children, but I can only teach so many people. You know, they say, oh, but we shall pay you to teach our children. But the money is of no importance to me because I made my money in Australia before. So but I find it great when I go into the English centre and there's young children there, you know, 7, 8 years old, and they come up to me and I rub them on their head. How you going, mate? You know, how you going, and all of that. And they're really happy because I talk to them. And then there's a few girls at the English centre that are very afraid to talk to me, you know, because I think their parents have said to them, don't talk to strangers. Don't talk to strangers. But it is okay. It is fun. It is fun for me because I teach high level communication classes, and I teach 3 days a week. I teach beginner communication classes. Only young people that are just starting to
Yes.
learn English. Yeah, it's great fun for me. No,
Yes, I guess you live nearby the mountain, right?
I know my area is mainly rice fields. Rice fields, yeah. We have got a great big canal that runs through the center of Vitan, and all boats go backwards and forwards. Many boats have big gas tanks on the boats going through the middle of the town. Yeah, I would have to travel a fair way to get to mountains. Yeah,
Yes.
because I live in the Mekong Delta. I live in the Mekong Delta area. I can go in 1 hour. I can go from my home to virtually the Cambodian border. Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
Yes.
but no. The air is fresh here. It's fresh air. People are working in the rice fields. I think about 80% of the population are farmers, agriculture, but they're all good, hard-working people. Yeah, they're one thing that's different about when I first moved down here. People are working the rice fields. It might be absolutely pouring down rain. It'll be pouring down heavy rain, but the people are still working in the rice field because they know they have to do certain things. It's wonderful when I see them plant the rice and the rice starts to grow and it gets bigger and bigger. And after they harvest it, that it's pouring rain here. Oh, okay. After they harvest it, they put all the ducks into the field, into the rice field, and the ducks eat any rice that's been left behind, and you might see a rice field covered with ducks. Vit, 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 vit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They put the ducks into the rice field, not only to eat whatever rice is left, but when the ducks are there, they go to the toilet and fertilize the rice fields. And so, but that's been going on in Vietnam for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's just part of the way they do. Sometimes I worry when I see men spraying chemicals onto the rice fields, and they're not wearing masks and that kind of thing. But yeah, okay,
Yes.
love.
Thank
Take care.
you. Thank you. See you next time.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Robert. Hello, Mr. Dan. Yeah.
How are you today? Good? Good today?
Yeah. Yeah, good today. It's normal today.
What
I
did you
I
do?
I have listened why story, so hope Percy will better soon. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Today was a long day for me. We left here at 6 o'clock in the morning and traveled to the hospital for my wife to have eye surgery. But she will hopefully, if she gets 40% or 50% vision back in her eyes. In her eye, the operation was extremely expensive, but money does not matter, you know. As long as my wife's health is improved. My wife had a stroke before we got married, and she could not walk for a long time. But now she's in good health. She worked 14 hours a day in the coffee shop. Yeah. Yeah, sings karaoke. Oh my God, sings karaoke, crazy. But as long as she's happy, I am happy. Yeah, she's a great cook.
Yeah.
And yeah, Lynn works 98 hours per week in her coffee shop. So yeah, we have customers come to our coffee shop at 5:30 a.m. in the morning. Men come to drink coffee before they go to work. They have a coffee and have a cigarette, and off they go. Yeah, and today we were fortunate today that our daughter Nyung is I think Nyung's about 28, and Nyung has her own coffee shop in Kansas City. So Nyung took the day off work so she could be with her mother today. So Lynn's extremely close with her daughters. Yeah. But no, it's
I get
you say.
I get you live yes, I get you live Vị Tân. I get it's Hậu Giang province. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Huyang province, you're right there. We've only had 2 COVID cases here in the last 4 weeks, which is great, you know. But COVID, Huyang is quite a large province. Yeah, it is good. We've got, yeah, it's great. I love getting on my motorbike and just going for a motorbike ride for 40 kilometers or something, and having a coffee and coming back again, just to ride a motorbike in the fresh air and everything like that. When I was extremely afraid of motorbikes because in Australia I'd always driven a car, and I got my first car when I was 16 years old, and then I had to wait 2 years before I could get a license. But yeah, so when I came over here in Hanoi, I always used taxis or Grab motorbike. Grab motorbike is great because they can tell them where you want to go, and they just would take me anywhere. And then when I came down here, sometimes it was difficult to get taxis and everything like that. And then said to me, Dan, we're going to buy a motorbike, and then you're going to ride the motorbike. I thought, oh my God, I don't think I'm going to ride a motorbike. First time I rode the motorbike, I ended up in a rice field. Oh, because I did, because with the accelerator, instead of slowing down, I went and sped up and went into the rice field. And 2 men had to pull me out of the rice field. It was frightening. I've had 2 bad motorbike accidents. One, I was hit by a truck, and the second accident I had was I was riding the motorbike along a straight road in the countryside, and a man coming up the other way had been drinking rice wine, and he did a U-turn straight into the side of my motorbike. Yeah. In both cases, it took extreme damage to the motorbike and extreme damage to Den. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I don't know if you can see bad scars on my arms.
Ah,
So,
I can
so
see. I can see. Your
yeah, but
Yeah.
I was extremely lucky because I have I go to Fung Chau Hospital in Kansas City, which is a French international hospital, and my yeah my doctor I go to see. I've had 3 operations through him, and Lynn phoned Art up and said Den's had a bad accident, and he said go straight to the hospital, and he looked after me. He's an absolute gentleman, so different from Australia, Robert. Okay, because this man twice I've been out to dinner with him and his wife and his children. That would never happen in Australia. In Australia, it is the doctors. In many cases, are all about making money and everything like that. And yeah, Medicare. Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Kiếm tiền thôi.
Because in Australia they have Medicare system where the doctor gets, I think it is $80 for every patient that he can see. So in an hour, the doctor might see 8 patients in an hour. You know, the patients are going in and out and everything like that. But I think the doctors in Vietnam are very caring, and they worry a lot about the patients, and like yeah, yeah. I've yeah. Uh, I'm lucky I go to that hospital. And a big difference is that when I go to the hospital there, that hospital Art only ever charges me as a Vietnamese person. You know, in a lot of cases, doctors, when it comes to foreigners, they charge a lot more money for foreigners. You know, it's just the way it is. Like when I went into Ho Chi Minh recently to buy one pair of underwear, the woman wanted 180,000 for one pair of underwear. I said, "Oh my God!" I started laughing at her. I said, "You are a robber trying to steal my money." But it is okay. Yeah.
Underwear.
Yeah, it is the way. It is the way. It is a lot of times when I go into a shop, I tell my wife, "This is what I want to buy. You go and get it. You go and buy it," and they give it to her Vietnamese price, not not then foreigner price. I tell you.
You're so shy.
Yeah, yeah, but it is. It's. I've got to. Like I say to people, young people, when you see something, you think twice before you buy it. Don't see it and just buy it and think that's a great price. Look around. I had never really used online, buying things online, but now now we check on Lazada or Shopee and compare the prices and everything like that. And no, the prices between a lot of the online companies are very competitive. And
Yes.
they want the customers. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Talk next time, love. Take care.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, teacher. Hello, Mr. Dan.
How are
How-
you today? You good today?
Yeah, I'm great today.
You work today?
Yeah, I went to work all day, but
What-
today I went home